Hello Internet, I'm Remote Leg. How to balance our economy. When we click this button or press F6, we open our Empire Summary screen, and here it is. This screen shows all our money, where it comes from, where it's going, how much we have in the bank, and how much we expect to earn this year. And with a little understanding, it tells us how to get more money. One thing we have to remember is that Distant Worlds has two economies, state and private. The state economy is the one we control directly. It's the one owned by the government, that's us. And it's used to buy and maintain things like warships and spaceports. This is our money, and we can spend it how we like. The private economy is the one we don't control directly, but we can influence indirectly. It's the one owned by somebody who is not us. Whoever it is that owns all those freighters flitting about the place. It's used to buy and maintain things like freighters and mining stations. If you want to know who's paying the maintenance on a ship, just look at the line around the ship. Ships with broken lines are paid for by the private sector, and we pay for ships with unbroken lines. In this screen, the private sector is paying for maintenance of Fred's mining station and the Hidden Rim Runner passenger ship. We, however, are paying maintenance on the Lumabo Canyon Lodge, indicated by the unbroken line around it. Broadly speaking, the private sector will make money shipping the mined material, and we will make money taxing the private sector. It's our goal to keep both the state and private sector economies in the black. It's easy to get the state economy into the red in Distant Worlds. We spend money each time we build a new ship or base, like a spaceport. In addition to the price, we also incur a yearly maintenance cost. We spend money each time we build a planetary facility or wonder. We get more money by setting the tax rate higher in our colonies, but beware, higher tax rates decrease happiness, which in turn decreases population growth. We care about this because higher populations mean more tax income. I guess unhappy people feel less frisky. It's also possible to put our private sector into the red too. We can overtax our citizens. We can force the private sector to overspend by building too many mining stations. It's odd that private sector money is used to buy mining stations because we, the state, decide when and where to build them, and the private sector is forced to pay for them, even if they don't want any. We say we want one, and somebody else pays for it. And get this, the private sector pays us for the construction. Bottom line, don't build too many mining stations without checking your private economy. If the private sector goes into debt, they will no longer buy our mining stations. This means we will be unable to commission the building of new mining stations until we get the private sector back into the black. Technologies that improve our economy. They're found here at the bottom of the high-tech and industrial research trees. Reduce maintenance costs in the space command tree. Each of these technology improvements saves us money, and many of these wonders help too. Increase trade income in the space commerce tree. Each of these improvements increase income from trade or colonies. The sooner we get these technologies, the sooner we begin improving our bottom line, both state and private. They're pretty cheap to start with, just 120 technology points per project, so why not go for them early on in the game? Because there are a dozen other technologies we also want to get as soon as possible, and we can only research one at a time, that's why. It's your call. Just remember, if you're short of cash, these technologies can help. So that's enough about the economy for now. It goes deeper than this, but I've told you enough to get started. The economy isn't as exciting as space battles or invading planets, but it's important, and you'll have more fun if your empire is rich.